What's going on, everybody? Product Probes back at you with another knife review. And I tell you what, I didn't think I was going to be able to do a knife review on this because I've played with this knife so much that I've loosened the screws up. Well, I was able to tighten them up just long enough to do a review in case anybody's thinking about getting it. But this is the quad blade sharp knife, and this is from Master Cutlery. But let's dive into it and let's see what this thing's got. Okay guys, so right off the bat, let me give you a close-up right here. So, as you can see, it's actually got the non-lethal part right up here that you can use as a non-lethal defense. So, if you look at it like this, and you're coming, bam, come down with somebody. I say non-lethal. This thing, the tips right here are super sharp as well. But you get a little bit better grip this way. You know, if you had to have it, wham! And it's almost like just a puncture tool that you would use. But that's pretty cool in itself. And now, right here, just all aluminum handle right here. And I guess they've added another aluminum plating right here, the silver that you can see. But not too bad of a knife right here. Now, it's not assisted or anything. Each blade is a single manual open. So, manual open here. You've got one knife, do what you do. Let me go ahead and give you a close-up why the one knife is out. So, right here is got the Master Cutlery. I almost said Master. Yes, Master Cutlery logo right there on an all straight blade. You can see where we've kind of beat this thing up over time. The second blade right here is also a straight blade. So, if you look at this and you're just pulling these two out, this one, it used to lock. Over time, yeah, it's still locking. But boom, two blades right here, both straight, right? Now, throw the third blade up and the fourth blade up, and you can turn it. Now, the neat thing about the other two blades is check this out. So, every other blade, you have an all straight right here, and then you have a half serration, half straight, all straight blade, half serration, half straight. So they alternate it out, and it is super sharp. Even though they're drop point blades, when you have them all out like this, see how they're making it? You can have it just standing like this. This is actually, I mean, can you imagine just taking and then turning it? Anyway, it's a pretty lethal knife. Now, how practical is it? I don't know. I mean, I guess if you had it just sitting here, because if you were having to use it in a hurry, it's going to be hard. You have to close each one of these blades, but unless you're going to use this, which is super sharp too. Oh, somebody's coming at you. Oh, hold on a second. Okay, let's go. I'm ready. So, it's definitely going to be a slower knife, but once you get it open, this thing is fun. Now, I've tightened up the blades. Let me show you this real quick before I show you the other. But each one of them is closed with just a simple liner lock right there. But be careful trying to do this one-handed, because even though this is a cheaper steel and I haven't cut a whole lot with it, these things are actually pretty sharp. Now, they might just feel that sharp because, you know, it feels like it's super sharp because there's so many blades and you have to really be careful. So if you get this knife, guys, definitely be careful, because I'll sit here and do like this, call it the palm tree knife. Now, I've tightened it up a little bit, so I don't know if I'll still be able to do it. Yeah, I got 3 blades. But, yeah, this one I've tightened up a pretty good bit. But when they're a little bit more loose, you can sling the thing open. And then I'll close it all, and then I'll sling it back open again. Anyway, but while I'm on it, let's go ahead. Let's wrap this sucker up. Before I do that, let's go see how sharp these blades really are. Alright, let's test the sharpness on this thing real quick, see what we got. So, we're going to try the first blade right here. It actually caught, but as you can see, there are rips right there. Now, let's try the all straight blade and see what we're working with here, see if it catches a little better. It definitely catches, but as y'all can see, these things definitely need to be sharpened. Now, this thing is going to be sharp. These tips this way. So let's test it out real quick. Yeah, I guess you would have to give a little bit of push. Well, no you don't neither. Not as much push as, or there's actually more push than I thought. But you get in there, you're definitely going to do some damage. You know, not too bad for a cheaper knife like this. You know, Master Cutlery, I know who they are, and they make a lot of the Tac Force and M-Tex, but they kind of came out with their own knife, and they definitely went with a unique type knife. This thing, to be as cheap as it is, and of course, the quality of knife is cheaply made, but it's unique and can be fun. Just be careful with it. Now, I tell you what, we can't do a pocket shot, so let's go ahead and let's go see how much this thing weighs, and let's get the measurements as well. Let's see how much this big old thing weighs. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was actually thinking it might be in the 8s. So, let's just see. Measuring that tip down here, it's going to be about 5.5 inches. Let's check out one of these blades on it. Gonna be 3.5 inches. So 3.5 inch blades on this knife. Boom! Got it that time. Well, there you have it, guys. The quad blade little, I just call it the quad blade. It almost looks like a palm tree when I do that. And I'm sure it's called something. I'd have to look it up. But if you've made it to the review, then having the name of it's really not going to matter. So, guys, I hope the review helped. If you were thinking about getting it, trying to make this review a little bit quicker. But anyway, guys, if you want to check it out, I'll leave a link in the description below. And guys, be sure to check out our new show that we do every single Thursday, the Product Probe Show, where we do giveaways, pull-up crates. Anyway, it's a pretty good time. That is every single Thursday, 5:30 Central Time. So, guys, I hope you're subscribed. Hope the review helped if you're thinking about getting it. And I'll see y'all in the next one.